Excerpts below. I'm a man from the East primarily, and that sets the tone. I grew up amongst merchants and businessmen, including my mum. My mum was very business-minded while my dad was more intellectual, so whenever he got his salary, he gave it to my mum to invest. I grew up with a pretty expensive taste, and so I knew I had to find a way to make money. I sold fake t-shirts in school, so it was that drive that led me into business. In time I understood the philosophy that eggs cannot be put in one basket. We are in an economy that has not been kind to its youth, so that lives a narrow way to make ends meet. Entertainment seems like the only viable option for now. Our government is not doing what they are supposed to do. And we should be happy that these youths are not turning to crime. I don't care if there is an overload of people joining the industry, let them keep coming. You have to go through training and also be able to take constructive criticism. You should put in work. Once you do, you are an actor. Music was the creative juice of the moment. I smoked weed that day, true story. Weed doesn't agree with me. I've done a lot of foolish things because of people daring me. That day I was hanging out with Two-Face and Co, and a little weed had been smoked, and they said it is time for you to put out that song. I've learned my lesson and I'm not going back. My music career was weed-induced. I've stuck to what I know. Truthfully, not anybody can afford me, as it were. Without sounding immodest, I've paid my dues through blood, sweat and tears. So I've set a certain fee and a certain standard. I'm a man that talks about salaries to pay and ensuring that I'm going from riches to wealth. So, it just so happens that anyone that approaches me has to come correct. The script has to be excellent, and of course the money has to be right. Watch him below. How smoking weed made me go into music. Iyke, source.